What is up, guys? It is your boy Spider back for another JJKPhantomparade video. So, hey, we're finally getting the last banner for the JJK0 collab. Geto, he should be coming out, I think, tonight, or in like maybe like, I don't know, give or take 18 hours or something. Basically like less than 24 hours from now, Geto should be coming out. But everybody's getting a free multi, which is cool. Other than that, I wouldn't recommend somebody on this banner other than using that free multi. But it is kind of good, unironically, but not for Geto himself. So you know, you got the banner coming up here later tonight. Now, I pulled up the wiki here, right? Because I wanted to show you guys what I mean, right? So if we go to the JP tier list, right? They have, okay, so mind you, right? So if we go back to the Twitter post, right? It shows two recollection bits, right? And for some reason, both of them are gacha, I think. I'm not entirely sure, but I think that's the case. But, you know, keep in mind, right? These two recollection bits. So we go back to the tier list, right? So it looks like the Gojo and Geto one is like a really good. It's S tier level. Like, it's pretty good. And then the other one is, should be this one right here down. And it's an A tier, basically. But they're both focused on Jujutsu damage, which is interesting. So let's take a look at those real quick, and then we'll talk about Geto in a second. Okay, so the first one, the one that's like A tier, not that good. So what's it giving us, right? So it's mainly focused on the Jujutsu damage. And then it basically says whenever you use a command skill or ultimate skill, increases your own Jujutsu damage by 40%, and then you recover your own cursed energy by 10. And then if you get it to, you know, 3 dupes, increases that damage by 45, or so an extra 5 damage. And then if you get 1 dupe in it, at the start of battle, increases own Jujutsu damage by 15%. So total you would have 55, and then it can go up to 60 if you get it to like 3 dupes. I mean, it's not bad, right? But then you have something like Gojo's, you know, Gojo's recollection bit, which I forget the name of it. Non-standard, yeah, you got non-standard, which is like, what, like 80 or 60? Let me just pull it up here, so I have it. Yeah, 80 Jujutsu damage, like, just way better, just like a way better version of this one. So that's why it's an A tier. Like, it's not bad, but it's just like a very weak version of non-standard, so like, you know, no point in really using this one. So that's why it's an A tier, basically. Now, looking at the other recollection that we got here, the strongest duo, with both Gojo and Geto. So the first skill, or the first effect, when ultimate skill is activated, increases own Jujutsu damage by 60% for 2 turns. Now, if you know, looking at the tier list, it's an S tier and an SS tier. Now, judging by that effect alone, right, it is pretty good, right? Increasing your own Jujutsu damage by 60% for 2 turns, and if you get 3 dupes, it goes up to 65. Pretty good, right? You get a pretty big boost for 2 turns, which is nice compared to non-standard, which is only 1 turn. However, when non-standard, you get a really big boost. You get an extra 20 with that one for 80. Plus, you dupe it out 3 times, I think it goes up to 85. And then if you dupe it once, increases own ultimate skill gauge charge by 20% for 3 turns, which is pretty nice. So it kind of helps you boost your damage, or gets your ult a little quicker. I mean, overall, not bad, but I don't think it's enough to make you, you know, enough to like, you know, pull on the banner, right? Like, it's cool, it's good, and it is probably limited, but even then, non-standard is just still better. Even though this does, you know, boost your damage for 2 turns for Jujutsu damage, I just don't think it's worth it. But it is nice, right? It is nice for the most part. But hey, if you do get lucky on the free multi and you pull this, you're looking out. It's a pretty good one. Another alternative for like Nabara or Gojo. I would say Yuta, but also not really, because Yuta does both, you know, cursed and physical. Anyways, let's talk about Gojo, or not Gojo, Geto. So Geto. He is okay. He's competing with Gojo element-wise, because he's blue, so you know, not really that good. Speaking of the tier list, since we talked about the recollection bit, well, let's go to the character tier list. So he's considered a support character, more so because he's a debuffer, right? And he lands around S tier. Now, he's not bad per se, but with all the stuff that's coming out, there's just like no real reason to pull for him. Where like Yuta's like a cracked, like crazy damage, and he supports because he heals. Geto, unfortunately, but maybe also fortunately, because you know someone's right now, doesn't really do a whole lot for the team. Right? So let's see, you know, what I'm talking about, right? So his first skill here. Oh, I guess we should talk about characteristic. At the start of each turn, recovers own curse energy by 20. So kind of helps you, you know, do your special skills a little bit quicker. So the first skill here, he does 120 melee taijutsu, so physical damage, to a selected enemy, and the higher own curse energy is, the greater the critical hit rate boost. So basically, the more curse energy you got, and if you do the first skill here, the higher chance you're going to be able to crit, basically, and then it goes up to 184 or 180. So a decent boost. Not that crazy, no, nothing that crazy. Okay, and skill 2 here. Deals 181 range Jujutsu damage to select the enemy 3 hits, which is nice. And then if own curse energy is 30 or above, decreases the selected enemy's taijutsu damage by 25%. So basically, if you have 30 or above curse energy, when you use this skill, you can make an enemy take more physical damage. So basically, it would kind of combo with the first skill here, because this one's physical, and then the second one here is, Jujutsu, but you can also play debuff to do more physical damage. And then if you get 40 or more, it increases that effect. If it's 40 or more, it switches it from physical to Jujutsu, which in a lot of cases currently is better, but for Yuta, either one would work. However, this is, actually no, they're both the same. So I guess technically what you could do is you could do do when you have 40, right? Do this one, and then when you have 30, do this one. So technically for Yuta, he could do damage on both sides, because he does both, right? So in that regard, I guess that would be kind of nice. But that's what I mean, like more so like that's why he's a support, because he's kind of, he's debuffing, right? He's applying debuffs here, so your team could do more damage. Not as much as being like full-on DPS here. And then the third skill here, he deals 70 range Jujutsu damage to all enemies, so an AoE range Jujutsu attack, which is pretty good. Having a lot of AoE characters is nice to help you farm waves or clear waves a little bit quicker to get to the boss faster, especially with Gojo, so you can purge his ult and then get ready to do big damage at the end. And then the higher own curse energy is, the greater the damage boost. So basically, if you just like save up all your curse energy until you use the AoE here, it's going to do a lot more damage. And then his ult. So his ult does 200 ranged jutsu damage to all enemies, which is significantly weaker than what Yuta does. And I'm pretty sure Yuta's is also AoE. I could be wrong about that, but I think it is. The higher own curse energy is, the greater the damage. So same thing as the third skill, where the higher, the longer you wait to use your curse energy, the more damage you're going to do. And it reduces own curse energy to 0 when ultimate skills perform. So basically, if you use this skill, or use the ultimate here, you're not going to have any more energy left over. So I think the idea is use your skills here, specifically skill 2. And if you want skill 3, otherwise it's probably just focusing on skill 2. And then when you have your ult ready to go, then you blast it, once all your cursed energy is filled up, or as high as it can go. This combo ult basically increases all Geto's damage and the allies' ult by 10% for 2 turns, or just damage-wise. And then, AoE Jujutsu damage. And his auto skill, when defeating an enemy, recovers own curse energy by 10, which is nice, to help him, rack up more curse energy. And the more enemies defeated at once, the greater the curse energy recovery. I'm guessing that means that he probably gets like a bonus. Like if you kill maybe like with the AoE skill, right? You kill like 3 enemies, maybe it'll be like, instead of just 30, you'll get like 60 or something. I don't really know the numbers, but I'm assuming that's what it means, probably. Unless it's literally just like straightforward, like, oh yeah, duh, if you kill 2 enemies, you're gonna get 20. Something like 1-to-1, yeah? But this is leading me to believe it's gonna be something more like, if you kill 3 enemies, you get like an extra like 20% like more curse energy in return or something like that. But yeah, I mean overall, he doesn't seem that bad. Got some debuffs here that are, will help out the team. Both for Jujutsu and physical. So like for Yuta, this would be perfect. But at the same time, it's not like it's only 33. It's not that crazy. 3 turns is nice though. I will give it that. It is nice for the 3 turns. Other than that, skill 1 just more damage, and then skill 3 is just AoE damage, and then the ult is kind of whatever. It's the same thing, AoE damage. But yeah, nothing like too crazy. Definitely like a easy skip if you guys do get him. He's not too bad though. I guess you could say when we do get the more harder content, when you need specific colors, he could be a pretty decent slot for that. Because for blue, we only got Gojo as the main damage dealer until we get Nami. It's like another decent one. And then support-wise, we're not gonna get we're not gonna get this cracked Momo support until like a little bit later, probably like in a couple months from now. But yeah, either way, definitely skip, not worth it. I'd say if you do, the best thing to pull from this banner from the free multi would probably either be something like non-standard, a dupe Gojo, and dupe Nambara, or this recollection bit, because this recollection bit is actually pretty good. And one more thing, before I head on out, is if we go in-game notice here, just real quick, a little bit of cleanup here before the video ends. So we got a new campaign here, which I think starts today. I think after reset. Yeah, I think it should start like after reset or something. Basically, we get about like 300 cubes total after 7 days. And then some more AP, which is cool, like 4 AP here, which isn't too bad. One single kind of sucks, kind of wish they gave us a little bit more, but I guess it's something. So that's something that's happening, should be after this video gets uploaded, it should be already live. And then also the mention of the new story coming out on the 3rd of December, which I think for me might be on the 2nd of December, but I'm not entirely sure, since that is maintenance after all. And then basically you just gotta catch up to the story, beat the most current story chapter, and then you'll be able to join on in the new stuff. And then there's new countdown missions, which basically you get standard banner tickets, more AP pods, which is nice, and then other random rewards to probably help boost up your character's damage, or not characters, to help boost up your account, levels, character levels and recollection bit levels. I'm assuming stuff like that most likely. And then I think that's probably about it for the most part. There's new story chapter, new login rewards, more IP, a little bit of cubes, more resources, and then of course the free multi for Geto. Oh, and then I guess we also have this too, where we have extra AP pots that are going to be given out as well, which is nice. And then the different missions here, which looks like they give you more cubes, which is cool. Like a couple more cubes here, which is nice. This depends on how much AP you use, so how much stamina you use on each of these. Okay. I mean, yeah, some of these rewards are kind of nice. It's not a lot of cubes, but it's a decent amount. It's like a couple singles here, maybe 3 singles total. So something to look out for here, guys. This should be launching later today as well. So new missions are going to be added to get 3 singles, more AP pods, and some other nice resources from this. Hope that helps you guys out. I will, to be honest, I probably won't make a new video for JJK unless something new happens, crazy, or until Purple Hole Gojo comes out. Oh, I guess real quick while I'm here, right? I haven't really shut off my new account. Yeah, let me show you guys my old account. This is probably going to be my main for the most part because of how good it is, and I'll be honest, I've been grinding my ass off to try and get you to my main account, but it's just not happening, guys. It is just not happening. But I'll show you guys what I got. I got 31k cubes because this account is kind of lucky, kind of. I've saved up a lot of standard banner tickets, and I have used them until I could get a 10 roll. I cannot get Yaga, so that's the one thing that's kind of bad about this account, is that I just cannot pull a Yaga for the life of me. I keep pulling a bunch of other characters like dupes and stuff, but I just can't fucking pull a Yaga, and it's kind of pissing me off. Luckily I have SR on me, so it kind of makes up for that, but it would be really cool if I get a Yaga so I can have an actual good buffer for my team. Also, I did pull this panda from the JJK movie 01 collab tickets, which I mean I guess is kind of cool because he's limited, he's not going to come back. Yeah, this is what the accounts looking like, Got Yuta here, which is cool. Skills are, sort of leveled up, a little bit. Still need to work on him more. I also got Megumi here, which is really good. And I got Gojo. So I mean, overall, this account has some of the most cracked out characters in the game currently. Besides, supports that I'm missing, just Yaga, really. Other than that, this account's doing really good. Oh, also, I did want to show you this to my recollection bits. For some reason, there's this one recollection bit that just does not leave me alone. This one. For some reason, this one just keeps showing up in my summons. I literally did one multi on the I forgot what it was. I think it was a multi or a single, but basically, I just keep hitting this damn recollection bit. Which I mean, it's not bad, right? It's like a decent version of Gojo's non-standard one, because basically, if you do anything, you get a 60% curse technique increase to self for 2 turns. Which, now that I think about it, isn't that literally just the same thing as the Geto and the Gojo recollection bit from the Geto banner? I think so, no? Isn't that literally the same effect? Or at the very least, it's very close. Literally, because it's literally curse technique increase for 2 turns. But yeah, I was able to get the camping one as well, I did grind out for that one, at least force it. Cutting it close. I was able to at least get all the rewards from Megumi event too, so that's cool. Yeah, I have some recollection bits here that won't be leveled up anymore because I literally, the event's gone. Oh, also I do have one copy of this recollection bit. I might give this one some more dupes just so I can at least get the tier 1 skill because it is pretty nice. But I'm holding off for the moment at the very least. That's how my account's looking like. Not too bad. Story-wise, I'm only chapter 8, chapter 9 I think, something like that. Yeah, I'm working my way through it. But you know, for the most part, this account's pretty chill. You know, just trying to do my best to catch up and stuff. Still hoping I can get Eats on the main account because I would like to get Eats on the main account, but I don't think that's gonna be happening anytime soon. Which, I'm be honest, really sucks. But what can you do about it? Well, at the same time, if I get like Green Gojo on this account, like the first multi or something, at that point I might just say screw it and maybe just drop my main account, because honestly it's a little annoying trying to grind 2 accounts at the same time, especially with all these events and everything. So if I do get Green Gojo on this account after doing like 1 to maybe 3 multis, I think at that point I'm just gonna just stop playing with my main account and just focus on this account and hope I get lucky and get like a non-standard or something on this account as well. With that all being said, guys, hope this video helps you guys out, or yeah, hope it helps you guys out. And yeah, this is what my account looks like so far, or my new reroll account that I've been working on for a little bit here. If you guys are still something for Yuta, I hope you guys are able to get him. If not, you know, you guys did quit the game because you weren't able to get him. It is what it is. You know, hopefully the game does get better. There's gonna be a big dev, not dev, but like basically like a community talk with like I guess some of the people that like, or I guess yeah, like devs kind of for the game. Talking with also community, different YouTubers basically that cover the game, right? Like I think Painblade's gonna be in there, Giku's gonna be in there, I think Anthos gonna be in there, and a couple other big heads. Sadly, I'm not gonna be in there because I'm I'm fucking small as shit compared to all of them in terms of like, you know, being a content creator. But you know, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. Well, with that being said, that should cover about everything. I'll see you guys for most likely Green Gojo when he comes out. Unless something else like crazy comes out, you know, or whatever. But yeah, good luck with you guys' summons for YouTube if you still are pulling for him, or if you're saying for Green Gojo. Hope that goes well for you guys too. Oh, I'll see you guys later. Peace and take care.